So together we have raised $1,800 for Broke and for the Sacred Trust Initiative. So that means we have just over $900 raised for each group. And we were thinking that maybe if we had some volunteers passing around the buckets one more time, we could do a little bit better than that and get them $1,000 for the Sacred Trust Initiative and for Broke. So Anne is coming around, and I think Elin is back there coming around with the buckets. If you guys can, you've already been really generous, so that's great, but if you feel like you can do a little bit more and we can get that up to $1,000, that would be amazing.
What do we want?
Change!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Change!
When do we want it?
Now!
All right. When I do interviews with reporters about this issue, the number one question I get is, how strong is the opposition to pipelines in British Columbia? How strong is it really? Do people care? And the way I've started to describe it is it's a struggle of biblical proportions. And I can't think of a better person to illustrate that than our next guest. Please welcome to the stage, Rabbi David Mivasal.
All right, David.
Thank you. It's so inspiring to be here and to hear what everyone has had to say. We've heard so many facts and so many angles on this, and they're all pointing in the same direction. And I want to just bring a different voice. You just heard that I'm a rabbi, and some of the other speakers have talked about the people, who they come from and their ancestors. So I have the good fortune to have been born into a people that has actually lived in many different places over centuries and centuries and kind of gathered wisdom almost wherever we've been. And one of the teachings that I love from our tradition, it comes out of the Bible, but the teaching that I'm going to tell you in a moment, it's not in the Bible. It's kind of it comes along with it. You know, we kind of pass it down, and it says that when God put Adam and Eve in the garden, God said to them, look around, see my creation, and know that if you spoil it, there's no one else to come after you and set it right again. That's an ancient teaching that comes from a time when I can't imagine how they could have imagined that people could spoil the environment. What could they have done back then? But to have that sense that humans, in fact, do have the power to ruin this world, and humans have the power and the choice to maintain it and to keep it, like the garden that we're so blessed to be born into. So I'm not going to speak much more, but I want to bring a message, mainly to the people in the room there, and maybe a secondary message to us. There's a technology that I have right here for messaging. This is a ram's horn, which actually, of course, it means a horn that grew on a ram. Rams are pretty stubborn. Rams know how to punch into things. And this is a technology that's been used by Jewish people for thousands of years to raise an alarm, to cry out a voice of warning, to say, wake up, there's danger, and to be mobilized. So I want to direct that way. And it's also a signal that's heralding a time in the future, which may be very soon, when we're going to get that message and we're going to live in a world of peace and justice together with everyone and with all the creatures. So just give me a moment, and I'm going to, and also I want to invite, there's one other thing I wanted to add to that we're out here struggling in a very concrete way in this very physical world, but we should always remember that there's other powers, other energies, other spirits that are here with us, that are really making everything happen. You know, they're cheering us on. We're bringing them into this reality. So I'll just invite us all for, like a minute or so to kind of connect on that level, besides right here where we are with our signs and our speeches and all the stuff we do through politics, to kind of go into a little different place and bring that place into this place, and it can really make a difference.
Thank you so much for staying through all those speeches. We're not going to have any more speeches today. We've had enough, I think. We do, however, have a wonderful, radical singing group. Please welcome the Solidary Notes Choir.
That's the Solidarity Notes Neighbor Choir. We practice on Sunday mornings underneath the Britannia Library, and we are you. So come and sing. We're going to start with a song by Sarah Kendall called We Won't Go. These are the mics for singing, so you have to be behind them. Back up over there. Behind the mic. And I can't take this mic, so you're going to have to... I think you guys are going to... And Terry's going to get you back that way a little bit, please.
Future's not for sale, maintenance sovereignty is real. Land is not for taking, no, you have not got a deal. Good earth is generous, read the tired game. Past 500 years now, and fight was much the same. No, we won't go. Like this, we shall resist. People across the nations crying out for Mother Earth. Tricky occupations, how much is a dollar worth? Good earth is generous, read a tired game. Past 500 years now, and the fight looks much the same. No, we won't go. Like this, we shall resist. Another pipeline right to our coastline, through our rivers and mountains that plow, plow, plow. I live my Lord, spread all our waters, and this we can not allow.
They are relentless.
La la la,
They are relentless.
la la la,
In their lives and their love.
now, now, now. Could this be our final vow? We will fight them, we must fight them, we must turn them back, and we know how, for our climate and for our future. The time for action is right now. We will fight them, we must fight them, we will turn them back, and we know how, for our climate and for our future. The time for action is right now.
We have a song to teach you. Are you willing to sing? Okay, this is a song that happens in multiple parts, so we're going to teach you one part at a time. The first part goes like this. No oil tankers,
No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the coast of BC. No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the coast of BC.
Now, if you want to sing the tenor part, it goes like this. We want a home that's not polluted. We want a future for our children. Try it.
We want a home that's not polluted. We want a future for our children.
We want a home
That's not polluted. We want a future for our children.
That's a little low for you, but you can sing this. We want a home that's not polluted. We want a future for our children. We want a home that's not polluted. We want a future for our children. Okay, and if you're a soprano, you can sing this. Climate change, threaten all our future. Go.
Global climate change threatens all our futures. Global climate change threatens all our futures.
So of course you've forgotten all of that. We're going to start from the beginning. No oil tubes.
No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the coast of BC. No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the coast of BC. No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on the coast of BC. No oil tankers on the Salish Sea. No oil tankers on our children. No oil climate change. Threatens all our futures. No more climate change. Threatens all our futures.
No oil tankers.
Climate change.
No oil tankers.
Threatens all our futures.
No oil tankers.
Climate change.
No oil tankers.
All our futures.
Thank you so much.